Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. Sorry about the different camera angle. My cat has decided to steal my seat, so yeah, I gotta go with something a bit different this time. I'm going with my, again, what I'm listening to right now. Just a multitude of stuff. Whoa, I just dropped it. There we go. Okay, I've said before, not all new stuff, just stuff I find myself listening to right now. So, start right at the top here. We got In Flames, Battles. This is the new In Flames album. I'm really kind of digging it. You know, I just got this the other day, so I've just started listening to it. It reminds me of like almost like Horacle level In Flames. So, if you like Horacle, give that a try. I really kind of like that. It's a solid 8 out of 10. Great album. Then again, In Flames very rarely mess you up. So yeah, there's that. Next up, Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. I've always loved this album. It's, in a way, there's like almost early Maiden. You can't go wrong with it, no matter what you think. All of the early albums are really great. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Perfect album. Next up, Metallica, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. This is the 3-disc one. I've said before, I haven't always been the biggest Metallica fan. I lost interest in them for quite a while. But I gotta say, this is the best album since Justice. So yeah, better than the Black Album. Not at the level of Justice, but just kind of below it. Had this come out before the Black Album, it would have felt like a natural progression from one album to the next. Really solid, 9 out of 10, great album. If you dig Metallica, definitely pick it up. Well, if you dig Metallica, you probably already have it. But, if let's put it this way, if you've gone off Metallica recently, since like Load, Reload, Saint Anger, all that stuff, give this one a shot, because this is like back to the way it should be. Yeah, so definitely. Next up, Venom, Metal Black. I've said before, I've always had a soft spot for Venom. They've been one of my favorite bands for quite a while. Metal Black is just kind of cool. It was a 2006 release, and it almost is like a new golden age of Venom. You pretty much have Welcome to Hell, Black Metal, and At War with Satan. Then they kind of taper off for quite a while. Then you got Metal Black, Hell, Fallen Angels, and what's that new one? I can't remember the name of the new album. Yeah, really solid proto black metal, if you will. So, yeah, definitely pick that up. 9 out of 10 if you're a fan of Venom and stuff. Next up, there's a twofer. You got W.A.S.P, The Headless Children, and Inside the Electric Circus. I prefer The Headless Children. Just a better album, but that's just my opinion. Inside the Electric Circus is all right, but it's got some hits. But I just kind of prefer The Headless Children. That's just me. So both these albums, 9 out of 10, solid W.A.S.P releases. Next up, the Ramones, Leave Home. I've said before, the Ramones kind of have two eras, if you will. You have these eras of really solid albums where every song you can listen to and you enjoy. So essentially, Ramones, Leave Home, Rocket to Russia, Road to Ruin, End of the Century. And then you got, post that, which is, they're still good songs, but it's like an album may have one or two really great songs, and then a bunch of just kind of meh, so early Ramones, always the way to go. 9 out of 10. Next up, The Best of Merciful Fate. Yeah, let's try and get a better view of that. Yeah, it's Merciful Fate. It's the best of Merciful Fate. You can't go wrong with it. 9 out of 10. Just solid. And last up, Behemoth, The Return of the Northern Moon. This was Behemoth back before they became black and death metal. This was back when they were purely a black metal band. And, I got these from the Behemoth web store a few years ago. I got this and from the Pagan Vastlands. They're both really solid black metal albums. You know, if you know Behemoth from what they do now, like the black and death metal stuff, you honestly may not even recognize some of the stuff, but it's black metal at its finest, if you will, Think Dark Throne, Mayhem, that's what you got here. Real solid, 8 out of 10. Behemoth, and look at that old logo. I mean, that was just sweet, I gotta admit. Yeah, so, well, that's what I'm listening to right now, so, that's it for now. See you next time.